Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. Today is episode 1 of season 2. Last episode we finished out our Wheel and Modified Championship and we did our last races with our old team in the truck in the Xfinity Series, and we signed our new contracts. I will show those to you just in case if you did not see the last episode. We bought our own team, and here is the car that I ended up designing for my team, the 119 UPS Dodge, I think it was. I'm not sure. Can't really tell with this. I don't know. And I hired a driver. Craftsman Truck Series team. We're driving the 99 Super Chips truck, which is Ricky Craven's old truck. And in the Xfinity Series, we are driving the 133 Old Spice Chevrolet. So we're teammates with Tony Stewart, Tony Raines, and John Hamilton. So we're set up to have a pretty good season. We hired a driver for the Wheel and Modified team, so we're just going to be getting money from that. I'm going to let him see here. There's his picture, the wonderful mustache dude. He'll be driving our car along with the other cars that we own in our team. But we're heading to Daytona. Yep, we know. Daytona on both the trucks and the Xfinity Series. We got some autographs, sure. Could never go wrong with signing some autographs. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm looking forward to Season 2. Will definitely be a little longer than Season 1, but looking forward to it nonetheless.
Thank you.
What? Man. Thanks, man.
I'm missing a couple already.
Oh, man, thanks. Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Dang it, I missed it.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Awesome. I appreciate this, man. Thanks. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, brother.
Dang it.
Oh, man. You suck. Thanks, brother.
Alright, we definitely didn't do the greatest there, but we got
Oh, great. Thank you.
10,000 fans. You can never go wrong with getting some more fans. So there's our teammate. We're teammates with Todd Cleaver. And I'm looking forward to qualifying here. Obviously, at Daytona, there's not much you can do with qualifying. You just gotta run your line and hope that the truck's good enough to qualify up front. For those of you who watch my good friend Jonathan Wolf 038 or Jonathan Wolf Racing, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I took the exact same contract offers that he did. No, I'm not purposely trying to replicate him. That was just honestly a wild, lucky thing. I did not anticipate doing that. No, I'm not trying to copy him. It's just the way things ended up working out. These were the best contract offers that I could get, in my opinion. This was definitely the best truck I could get into, and the Xfinity Series contract was not the best offer, but the team, it was the best team that we signed with, so that's why I decided to go with that car in the Xfinity Series. Remember, we are trying to go for the championship in both series. And that's not going to be an easy feat because there are conflicting events. So we will need to build a good enough points lead to where we can skip those races and not have and still be in the lead championship wise. So, all right, 2 laps at Daytona. Usually you try to run around the high line on lap 1, and then the low line lap 2, so you can build up a bunch of speed. I'm not very good at this, to be perfectly honest, but I will try very hard to do so. We are actually already pretty well up to speed, so I'm just going to run the low line in 3 and 4 so I can get used to it. But we're pretty much up to speed in the truck, so I will definitely try to get used to the low line in 3 and 4, and then run the low line all the way around on lap 2. I definitely don't have as much control with these trucks compared to like NASCAR Heat Evolution and the Wheel Modified Series last year. Lap 1 was 13th, which is on the inside, which is what I'd like to see. I'm getting a little up the racetrack, which is not where I want to be. But so far so good. We'll lose a little time on the straightaway, I'm sure. But remember, this is a top level truck now, so we should be able to have good qualifying efforts and good runs at like 1.5 miles and longer, where we struggled a lot in the truck we were in last year. Alright, so obviously we're going to have a better lap too, but where it will be, we will find out shortly.
Hey, that puts us towards the front. Good job.
6th position, okay. I can live with that. Not going to make any changes. We'll move on to Xfinity qualifying, I believe. I'll take that, no problem. I'm not sure if we'll get offer to drive in the Cup Series or not. We got a phone call already. Team Prestige, yep. Not sure if we will get. I don't think we'll get a Cup offer unless if we win the championship at the end of the season. We'll get a contract offer going into next season. Is what I believe will happen. I'm sorry, guys. For some reason, I'm a little out of breath today. So if I sound a little weird or if I'm a little more silent than usual, I am trying to cut down on my mumbling and my rambling on and on and on. But today I'm really feeling kind of funky. So I apologize if this doesn't sound like me or if it's a little weird. I apologize for that. But let's see how we do in the Xfinity Series. This car is not... I don't know how to put it. It's a good car, don't get me wrong. It's a good car, but it's not the best thing we could have gotten, but it's a competitive car, I'll say that. I definitely do not have any concerns when it comes to running well with this car. My concerns are just I didn't get the contract offer was not that prestigious. It wasn't a ton of money compared to some of the others, but this was by far the best car we could have gotten. So I compare it to like in Major League Baseball right now. Let's see, who's the best team? Well, the Yankees are doing really well, but so I would have signed with the Yankees for a lesser amount than I would sign with well, Detroit Tigers right now, to be perfectly honest. I'm a Tigers fan, but Tigers are struggling this year, unfortunately. So I decided to run the bottom right away. It doesn't seem to be hurting me too much. I built up enough speed on the first lap to where I think I'm in good shape. But we're tracking pretty good. I'm sure we'll lose some time on the straightaway, but we're tracking pretty good. This is only lap 1, so we can try to improve on lap 2. But we are in good shape so far. Oh, pole! Not even going to run a second lap. Oh, that was close. That was like 100th of a second difference. Our teammate Tony Raines is in 9th. And I believe we have the truck race next. I'm going to check to see how our team's doing in the modified series. I'll do that every now and then. We missed 2 races, so I'm going to check and see how they are doing. Usually the drivers we end up putting in our cars suck. There's no better way to put it. No matter the prestige level, they just don't do as well as, I mean, especially us if we were to drive that car, but they just don't seem to do as well. And this team, well, I guess this works. let's see where our team is at. Jack Knight, I believe, is the one that we signed. So he's actually doing pretty well. I'll give him that. And then we got Nate Beasley, Alan Walker, Stu Floyd, and Lou Stanton. Those are our other guys. I don't know why they don't highlight Jack Knight, but Jack Knight is the one that we signed for our car. If I'm pretty sure that's correct. But he's doing well. Don't yell at me if my colors are not exactly right. Remember, I'm partially colorblind, so it's not the best. So who is our driver? It is Jack Knight, right? Yep, Jack Knight. 1 top 5, 2 top 10s. So he's doing well, better than usual for these guys I hire for my car. But we'll check in on that every now and then. It won't be something we do very often. But we are off to the truck race at Daytona. We're starting on the outside line. Now, one thing that is noticeable, I don't know how noticeable it will be, but with these better trucks, we will get better restarts. I might completely contradict myself on the initial start here, but we will get better restarts because we do have a faster truck. That is something you will notice. My big thing is handling wise, but I'm going to turn it over to Alan Bestwick.
EA Sports would like to... The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series is in Daytona Beach, Florida tonight to kick off another season of NASCAR racing action. EA Sports welcomes you to the high banks of the Daytona International Speedway for the running of the Florida Dodge Dealers 250. Sparks will fly and tempers will flare under the lights at this historic super speedway as 36 of the world's fastest trucks take aim at the checkered flag. A win here at Daytona is always a special moment in a driver's career. Who will add a Daytona trophy to their mantle tonight? We'll find out. Truck Series racing at Daytona is just moments away.
I apologize if there's a little cutscene. I went over to my keyboard to mute my mic and I accidentally stopped the recording. So I apologize if there's a little unevenness with the final product. But here we are. We're starting on the outside. Let's try to be careful and not lose a bunch of positions right away. Now that 64 car, he was our teammate from last season. Trying to be careful. We're going to share draft with Hornaday a little bit. The initial start was fine, but I struggled a little bit going into turn 1. So that was the issue on the initial start. We lost 2 positions. We're about to lose a 3rd. I would like to get down to the bottom if possible, but I don't think that's going to be possible right away here. I don't have a drafting partner right now. I would really appreciate one, but I would really like to get down to the bottom right now. Alright. Oh, sorry. I think that's a former teammate as well. I really want to get clear and go down to the bottom. Thank goodness. I'm going to try to share draft as much as possible with these guys. Try to get a good... make some friends here. That's what I was looking for. But I will... This is a longer race, so I will try to... Oh, I had to let off the gas there so I wouldn't hit that guy. But so I will try to be a little patient, but we'll see how that works out for us. Me and patient don't exactly mix well together. But Daytona is definitely the place where you can share draft a lot. But technically, not share drafting is faster. Okay, he just ran right into me. Get off the wall. This is bad.
Chasing is down low. We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. You got both sides. You're all clear.
Well, that messed me up. Yeah, I don't even know what happened. But we're back to 12th now. But I was trying to say, technically, not share drafting is faster, but share drafting will definitely help you get some more allies. So that's the thought process behind that.
Okay, we're clear.
But we're just trying to make our way back up here. I'll try to share draft with some more people. Chaffin's definitely a guy you want to get on your side. He's usually up front a lot. And we've definitely messed with him a lot last season. Now it almost looks like the Allies rival thing reset after last season, because Chaffin, he was pissed off at us last season. But it does seem to not be the case anymore, unless if he got his aggression out at the end of last season, which is definitely possible. It's been a while since I've recorded 06. I haven't had to. I bulk recorded about 6 episodes at one time at the end of the season, so I could get that out of the way. But we are catching back up to this pack. The car is a little tight, but I'm not going to mess around with it because we haven't. It's not like I don't want to get wicked loose. That could be an issue. All right, this guy, I'm going to try a bump draft with him and move up past Chaffin here. Bump drafting does work in this game, unlike NASCAR Heat Evolution. Can I get underneath him? Nope, doesn't look like it. So I'll follow him. Well, actually, I'm going to try to get underneath him here. We'll go with Bill Lester here. Oh, I made slight contact. He's pitting. Good thing I noticed that. Oh, this guy's going to go right in front of me. But I will get underneath him here. It is about time to pit. I will do so this lap. Not going to make any adjustment. The truck feels really good. Just that initial start wasn't the greatest. There's the guy we were drafting with earlier. Todd Cleaver's up there, our teammate. Oh god, they slowed down a lot there. I am pitting, so I need to stay on the inside. Is anybody else pitting? If nobody else is pitting, then I'm staying out because I need drafting partners coming out of pit road. So I'm unfortunately gonna have to wait until next lap. That was not my plan. But that pack just stopped right there. I don't know what happened there. But we're up to 4th now. We do have a tire wearing, so I gotta be careful of that. I will be coming down this time regardless of, well, it looks like they're preparing to hit pit road. So hopefully they don't get slowed down by these guys who are coming out right now. But I will be pitting along with these guys. I will be doing 4 tires. I would normally consider doing 2 tires. Alright. No damage repair. We're not going to change anything. Now that estimated time is much faster than our old pit crew. So that's good. We just led that lap because we were the last one to hit the pit box. Well, let's see how this crew does. We were pretty lucky with our crew last year, not having too many issues except for that second to last race. I think Phoenix it was that we had a huge issue with. But let's see, there goes the 120 car. He was first when we came in. We got Terry Cook right behind us. I'm sure they will catch up to us eventually. I'm going straight out onto the track. I might be able to catch up with the 120 car by that point. Because getting out on the track definitely helps you get up to speed faster. But we're theoretically in P2 right now. Well, no, we are in P2. Everybody else is pitted already. But we need to catch up to this guy if we're going to have any shot. We're in the middle of that guy and the rest of the pack. So if we're going to have any shot at winning this race, we need to hurry up. Or there needs to be a caution, but our restart was so bad that I'm almost scared a caution won't do us any justice. But let's see if we can catch up on our own. I do see I believe that's the 10 car Terry Cook behind us. He's catching up to us a little bit. So if we can draft with them, maybe we can catch up. But right now it's looking like second place is going to be our best result. Is that John Hamilton in the 120 car? Man, he just wins everything. But we are teammates in the Xfinity Series now, so. But yeah, he's running away right now, which makes absolutely no sense. But we need to lock on with these guys behind us. We only got 3 laps to go, so we got to make up a second a lap, which is possible when you get in the draft, but I doubt it. I doubt it's going to happen, unfortunately. But he's just running away with it, which I don't understand. You should not be able to run away with it that fast. You should be struggling like me. I got 3rd place coming up behind me, so. But he's running away with it. But let's just try to protect 2nd place. We're not going to catch up to him regardless of what happens. So we're just going to try to protect 2nd place. That does not look like Terry Cook. It looks like one of the fantasy drivers behind us. But yeah, he's much faster than us right now.
Interval between you and the leader is 4.5.
Yeah, leader's gone, but this guy's definitely I don't know what I was going to say. I'm going to let him pass to see if we can maybe gain some time on the leader. Well, I was going to let him pass. I'll slow down just a little bit. Come on, go past. You're way faster than me. Go around. I want to draft with you. Go around. There you go. Parker. I think I was drafting with him a little earlier. I'll obviously try to pass him again. I'm going to just regular draft so I can catch back up to him a little bit. But we got the white flag out. Now we'll share draft now that we're a little closer. Come on, stay on the bottom. Stay on the bottom, man. I do intend on passing you, so be ready for that. I'm going to take your draft off a little bit. I'm going to bump draft with you a little bit. I'm going to try to get a run coming to the tri-oval. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, though. Oh, I might. Alright, 2nd place. Well done. I did exactly what I wanted to do. John Hamilton won. But we finished 2nd. That's an excellent way to start the season. Where did Cleaver end up? He finished. Wow, he fell back. Wow, he fell back hard. 25th. Hornaday started up there with us too. Cook ended up finishing 12th, so I must have been the only guy on my pit strategy that was able to get back out there. Well, Hamilton was with us too. He must have, I don't know, maybe he took 2 titles or something, but that's a good prestige day. That's a good hero point day. We made some allies, so hopefully that helps us in the long run. Now remember, the Xfinity Series were on the pole somehow. I don't know how that happened, but definitely looking forward to this. We got a phone call. Charity event, yay. Probably not going to run it. Contacts. Who do we got? John Hamilton. If your team can finish in the top 2 at the Hershey Take 5 300. Okay. So that's me and the teammate has to finish up there. Because remember, we thought it was just us when we did that once last year, but it ended up, team means your whole team. And obviously all 4 of us can't finish in the top 2. But I will try to get Hamilton or Reigns up there. We will see how that goes. But I'll turn it over to Alan Bestwick, and hopefully I don't accidentally stop my recording again.
EA Sports welcomes you to the Daytona International Speedway. Today, it's the Hershey's Take 5 300 for the NASCAR Busch Series. We have a great day for racing on the high banks at Daytona, and these drivers are anxious for the start of this race and the start of a new season. Of course, every team hopes to get off to a good start, and every driver knows what it means to win at Daytona. So this one is all about opening day performance and the season-long pressure. Only one driver can begin the new year with a win. Who will start the season by spraying champagne? We're about to find out. The green flag at Daytona is just moments away.
Alright, so John Hamilton's starting pretty far back, but Tony Raines is in the top 10, and it doesn't look like Tony Stewart is running this race. He's a part-time guy in the Xfinity Series, so I'll definitely look to get Tony Raines up here. But we're starting in the lead. Let's try to maintain the lead. We'll block on these restarts because obviously we didn't get as good of a restart as we would have liked at the Truck Series. But we need to block. I'm going to hold the bottom. Yep, here they come. Here comes the pack. Labonte is fastest right now, but Edwards is right there too. I would rather maintain the bottom, so I'm going to block Labonte here and let Edwards go. And then I can draft with Edwards. I feel much more comfortable in second place than I do first place. We'll draft with Edwards. He's a full-time guy, I believe. So I'm going to block Earnhardt here coming off of 4. I'm going to try to catch up with Edwards a little bit before I share a draft with him. Yeah, you see when I take the share draft off, we catch him a lot faster. So I'm going to try to be with Edwards here. Make him an ally. That's a good person to have an ally, as in the Xfinity Series. He's usually up there in points. He might not be a full-time guy. I'm not sure. I am not sure about that. I gave Edwards a little shove. We're going to try to get underneath him. We're kind of separating ourselves from the pack right now. Usually that's not a good thing. So I'm going to fall back in line here. Well, let's see. 14 laps, so we'll pit around lap 7. But we're going to try to make sure that we pit with people. So I'll probably see if I can pit with Edwards. Wait until I pit with Edwards. So what I'm going to try to do now is on the back stretch, I'm going to not share draft and bump draft, so we can get a little farther. But in the corners and on the tri-oval, well, I'll see how the tri-oval goes. Well, I got underneath him. That's not what I meant to do. I do need to try to lead some laps because remember, points racing. We are trying to lead the points. So we passed Edwards. Now the question is whether he'll fall in line or not. Nope, he did not. Oh no. But we made contact with each other. That's going to slow us down a lot. Third place is definitely going to catch up to us a little bit. That was a combo effect. I think both of us were to be at fault for that. These guys really don't like falling in line. That's for sure. Is that Brendan Miller right behind us? Oh no, he did it again! Well, so much for that nice lead we were having. And now I'm hitting the wall. Oh no. Nah, this isn't good. We're 3 wide. Oh no, Earnhardt's there. Earnhardt's there. Crap. How is that not a caution? I don't know. But now I don't have anybody to draft. People have pitted already. That seems a little early in my book. But now those two are way out there. Crap.
Number 17 is making a move.
I'm sure that was mostly my fault, but it didn't seem like it at the time.
You just lost 4th. Clear, all clear, whatever you need.
Both of my teammates pitted.
Showing you about halfway.
I'm not going to worry about the challenge until, I can solidify my top 2 position, which I'm no longer in and nowhere near.
Watch the cars come out of the pit, bud.
There's our teammate Hamilton. If he was a little faster, I would have drafted with him. Not this time, but next time is the plan right now.
You've got the number 3.
If I can catch that guy who's right in front of me, that's going to be a great drafting partner until I pit. But I don't think I'm going to be... Oh, he's still there! Crap!
Those tires fresh out there.
Oh, this is going to shake up the field now because there, so many guys have pitted already but didn't fall a lap down. We have to pit. This isn't good. This is going to mix up the field a lot. Unfortunately, with that spin out, I have to take 4 tires. I was considering only doing 2, but with that spin out, that's going to hurt our tires. So we got to do 4. But that's going to shake up the running order a lot, unfortunately. Because there's not many guys who haven't pitted yet. And most of everybody was a lap down. Now the leaders were about 3 seconds ahead of us, so maybe not as many lap down cars as I think, but this is going to be a mixed running order right now. We come out 4th, came in 3rd, come out 4th. I assume they're going to put us ahead of Truex. Yeah. Okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Stand on it.
This is not as bad as I thought it would be.
1 second back. 5 more laps.
I'm going to do a little bump drafting to hopefully get us up to speed a little faster. We're gonna get around this guy. Hey, there's Tony Raines. If we can get up to him, I'm gonna draft with him, and we're gonna try to get that challenge. That would be nice, but I'm falling back here. Oh god, Kenseth again. Jeez. So not caution is out. Dang it. Just as we were getting up to speed. Back in the pack. Darn it. Well, A, that's going to screw us because we get terrible restarts. B, that's going to screw us because there's less laps to go now.
Look low.
We are getting underneath this 86 car. Maybe if we share draft at the beginning, we'll get a little faster.
Clear, all clear.
We get a great initial launch, but as we go through the gears, we start struggling. Definitely as we are in 3rd gear, waiting to go into 4th gear is where we struggle a lot. But I don't know if we're going to be able to improve on this. I mean, we have 1 lap to go, and we've created a little gap now between us and the car in front of us. So if I can hook up with Shane Meal here and he can give me a bump up to the front, then I think I might have a shot to gain a few positions. Where's Tony Raines? Is he up there? I think that's him right there in 5th, I think. If I can end up drafting with him, I would like to do that. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get up there. Not sheer drafting at all. We need to get up there fast. Right now, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is leading. We're going to get underneath Yaley. We're going to draft with Raines. I don't think we're going to be able to get the win, but I'm going to try to get underneath Reigns here. Go, Edwards.
You guys are looking good. Keep working together.
Fourth.
Nice run out there, buddy. We'll finish this one in the top 5.
That ended up being a lot closer than I thought it would. Brian Vickers ended up winning. Over Dale Earnhardt Jr. That was a lot better than I was hoping for at the end of that restart. Obviously, we're not going to get the challenge. We finished 4th and 6th. But we did lead a couple laps, right? We did lead a couple. We led 1. If that is 5 bonus points, I'll take that. And John Hamilton finished 40th. No help to the team at all. But that's going to be it for this episode. We'll see how his stats here. Oh, we got over 100,000 fans. We got a whole bunch of prestige hero points. So that's really good. We're definitely moving up in the world. Oh, we got some. Oh, my. Wow. Thank you to whoever that was protecting me. But, I don't know who would be too mad at us after that. But we got 2 notifications here. Try harder. We didn't achieve the challenge. We know. And I'm sure this is going to be an apology. Yep. I know the drill. And that's going to be it for this episode. That's a great start to the season. 2nd place and 4th place finish. That's really good. Puts us on track to have some good points days. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. Really means a lot for me. I hope you guys are as excited as I am for Season 2. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.